Hey Mark, since you're in Germany, I figured I would make a video for you. Kind of the latest rendition of the Arduino Mega project. There it is. A couple more buttons added in. Green is your start stop button. The blue is your page toggle. The yellow currently is a button to change Fahrenheit to Celsius and back. However, that's going to have two functions where it's going to also turn off the display on and off. Red button is a reset button. It'll be used later on for a few other functions. Ambient air temperature, and the blue thing is taking place of the actual water pressure sensor. Functions are there. Obviously, you just don't have the actual sensor in place because there's no way to read water pressure, so I'm just using a potentiometer for it. And there it is. So let me press the reset button. Here's how it is firing up. Bam. Press start when ready. Date and time work. I press the start button. Bam, it's on. Right? Press the blue button, which is my page toggle. It only functions when the system is running, and I'll toggle through various pages. As you can see right now, water PSI is at 69. So let me just pretend the water pressure is increasing. As you can see, that works. Eventually, that will be set with some interrupts. If it hits 0, bam, NA, not available. That's also going to be another safety check. So if it is NA, it also means it's not getting a signal. Also, it goes NA. That could be a safety interrupt before the system actually starts. As you can see, the temperature came online. I have that set that, hey, check this probe every 30 seconds. So when it fires up, it has 0 PSI. So after 30 seconds, there's my reading. All right. So what's the next page? Next page right now, I just have this kind of setup. That's not written or set up yet, but eventually I want some functions in there that'll tell me how long the thing's been running and time left, which will kind of also think about adding in like, hey, how long do you want the pump system to run for? The next setting, I was just kind of playing around with this kind of like global settings, user controllable. So you can see that right now, once we're on this page, that turns on the yellow button, and I could go from Fahrenheit to Celsius. So if I toggle back to my first page, now we're back on the main page, go back again, hey, look at that, Celsius. Button does not do anything. On other screens, I have to be on the system setting page and pressing the button can toggle back and forth. I'd like to figure out maybe if you have another setting here or another page of settings, we'll get into like a menu system. It might be overcomplicating things, but it'll be kind of neat to know, hey, if there's another one, you press the one, kind of goes into the other settings too. But for now, this is kind of cool. I might get rid of this. Kind of pointless. I just wanted to see if I needed. I could really just set the Celsius and Fahrenheit on this page and toggle it back and forth. Real easy, quick fix in the coding. Not a big deal. So let me turn the system off. Bam, pumps are off. That's how the screen's going to look like once the timer runs out. Hey, system off, press start. As you can see, pressing the blue button, which is my page, it will do me nothing right now. There's no point. I mean, there's no PSI, there's no temperature, there's nothing. So there's no point in viewing those. So that is where I'm at. Here's data logger. Let me show you something real quick. Bear with me here. Here's an event logger. So right now, that's where we're at. Hey, read the SD card, the type of SD card. It gave me the directory on there. This bottom line right here, really don't need that. I just wanted to see if my timer function is working. It's kind of a Unix time, basically. It goes back to January 1st of 1970 and counts the number of seconds since that day. Basically, what that's used for is if you capture the number of seconds at startup or at any type of function, you can always say, hey, these seconds plus if you want something to run for, let's say 5 minutes plus 300, once it equals that, turn that off. That's kind of what the timer interrupts are, how they're used. And as you can see, I press the button, it records everything, so it pumps on. When the pump kicked on, the water pressure was at 46.24. That I have to work on a little bit because it cannot read pump pressure at startup. It's going to have to wait a little bit, so we have to write some coding for that. The air temperature was on, and also turned on the water pressure safety switch. I'm toggling a button page. Bam, it's time stamping everything for me. Pretty neat. And change the temperature. Hey, change the temperature. I could get elaborate. Well, those ones and 1, 1, and 2s, they're going to be gone. That was just for me to check to see if the toggle's actually working between Fahrenheit and Celsius. I could get elaborate and just say, hey, temperature switch to Fahrenheit. Really, for what? I like just track the button, push, and that's it. And now let's say we turn the system off, or turned off automatically. Bam, there we go. Eventually, if it turns off automatically for some safety reasons, I'm going to have that recorded as well. All of this is going to get time stamped and data logged into the SD card. But that is pretty much as far as I have it so far. Work in progress. Sure, I think I got pretty far with it. But that's about it. Let's switch this over back to Fahrenheit because I can't tell Celsius. And it's 80 degrees, so I think I got a little bit of math left to do. As you can see, it kind of toggles between two different temperatures. Not sure why it's doing that. I'm not sure if it's a bad thermometer or, yeah, well, that's one, temperature gauge or temperature thing. So I'm going to try another one to see if that fixes. The math should be correct. I kind of copied it from another sketch, but I'll Google that. But at least I know for the gist of it, it functions. All right, have a good one. Later.